Ladies and gentlemen, the boat is back afloat coming at you on Sunday night, June 21st. Checking in from Austin, Texas. It is Michael Smith, aka Smitty. Fellas, tap in.
Hey yo, it's Marcus Jackson, and I'm actually tapping in from Chicago. Visited some family out in Detroit, but them flight tickets to Detroit, man, they too expensive. So flew into Chicago, drove to Detroit, drove back to Chicago, and I'm here, man. Happy to be here.
Man, what's up, man? It's Nat Town, Darius, coming up in the Midwest, dude. It's been a heck of a Father's Day for me. Chilling with the kiddos, played some golf, ate some food. I'm tired now, man.
Do
Oh, I
they
got a little cut water to for my nightcap.
do they know it's Father's Day?
Oh yeah, man, I got a card and everything.
Yeah,
Oh yeah, the cutest thing is when your kids tell you Happy Father's Day.
they say Happy Father's Day. Change my diaper.
Well, I mean, no, I'm only changing one diaper. Nah, she just like she just want hugs. She want the car for herself, but. It was a dope Father's Day, man. It was dope.
That's what's up.
Nice. Well, yeah, happy Father's Day, Darius. Yeah, happy Father's Day to all the fathers out there, excuse me. I spent my Father's Day doing what I've been doing all summer so far, and that's on a baseball field. So we got one more week of tournaments, and then we're done for now with
Mm.
the sports. But can't complain. I mean, I'm the one that signed them up for it, so it's fun at the end of the day. I'm gonna miss it when we're not doing it for a few months with no sports. So happy to be doing it and happy to spend my day being a dad in that way. So,
Hey man, happy
but
Father's
without
Day, Joe Jackson, man. I know you said you was watching that Michael Jackson movie, bro. We just
he has passed on.
we we just skipped through the fact that he created the best musician, singer, songwriter ever.
Hey, I mean,
Had
yeah, I
a lot of
mean,
trauma because of him too.
yeah, I mean, he beat him, but he beat that boy to stardom. So,
He
so
we just got to the part where he was creating the Thriller album. So the whole Beat It song and all the warm-ups that he was doing and all the dancing.
here's
He
the
inspired that his dad inspired that song, safe to say.
you, like you know how dope you got to be to where high waters, your pants flooded, but you still cool with Crips and Bloods. Like
Bro,
Yeah.
you know
Yeah.
how cold you
respect,
got to be. You know how
universal.
cold you got to be to where they look at you and go like man, Mike soft, Mike soft. Come on now,
Said, Michael, can I have your autograph?
bro,
It's for my sister.
bro. He had the Crips and Bloods locked in together for a minute.
Yeah. I'm sitting here trying to explain to my kids because I wasn't born when the Thriller album came out, but I mean I was alive long enough during Michael Jackson's tail end of his prime to know how popular he was. And I'm sitting here trying to say, as popular as LeBron James is, Michael Jackson was 10 times more popular.
Yep.
Like as popular as Taylor Swift is now, like Michael Jackson was 10 times more popular. Like
You got to
dare I
tell him.
say Michael Jordan, he was more popular than Michael Jordan.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
I'll probably say him and MJ probably had
Right on.
similar popularities.
Yeah.
They'll probably be the only person I'll say he wasn't more popular than, but I wouldn't say Michael Jordan was more popular than Michael Jackson. It just got to a point
Yeah.
where you like people went to Michael Jackson's concert and he'll be standing there for 10 minutes and he'll look at one side for 5 minutes, they all pass out. And then he turn his head and look at the other side for 5 minutes, and then they all pass out. And then he'll do like 3 hours of songs. And we ain't talking about lip singing, we talking about full on performances.
Yeah.
He was a bad boy. Rest in peace, Mike. Happy
Rest in
Father's Day
peace,
to you too, Mike.
Mike
Shoot.
Smith.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No,
Yeah.
Michael Jackson. Michael Jackson. We ain't talking about this, Mike. Now you done got your Happy Father's Day, man. You done.
Well, let's go ahead and kick it off. Let's get to our Call Me Crazies. Marcus, go ahead and kick it off for us.
Yeah, for sure, man. We all in waiting, man. We 48 hours from the draft, and every day for the last like 9, 10 months, we've been waiting on a Giannis trade. So call me crazy, man. Forget about it. It don't matter where Giannis goes. He is gonna establish himself as the best player in the league, not named Wemby again next year. And we had this conversation probably about maybe 10 months ago, and I was trying to convince these dudes that the gap between Giannis and Jokic on defense is wider than the dominance that Jokic has on the offensive end. And I'm here to tell you, Giannis is going to prove me right this year. He slacked last year, but he going to come back.
I hope for your sake you're right. No,
And
I mean I wouldn't argue that. I know I was arguing it a while ago, and I was doubling down, but I feel like I'm personally ready to see Giannis in the media for something else other than he's not happy in Milwaukee.
right.
I just feel like the league is Giannis is one of those players where the league is better where he's hooping.
Hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So I'm just tired. I'm just done with the whole does he stay? Does he go? Like, you know, you got one camp, oh, Giannis wants to stay in Minnesota. I mean, not Minnesota, Milwaukee. He loves the fans, but he don't want to be. I'm like, fam, move him so he can get back to hooping.
Where you want him to go?
So I was thinking about this, man. I think we threw out a couple teams. The Heat, I think he would. I think the Heat. I think even a place like Detroit would be great, but I know it ain't gonna happen with a Detroit. You know what I'm
Right,
saying?
right.
You have to give them too much for that. Um, I personally now, I know we said New York because we said like he would make New York a championship team, and quite frankly, they won without him. Apparently, you know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? Like they showed that. So I don't think he necessarily need to go to New York, but I can see him. I think the best to play, I would say either Heat or Celtics,
Okay. Cool, cool.
and I would probably lean more towards the Heat.
Yeah, me too. Me too.
Yeah, I am tired of hearing about it, honestly.
Yeah,
It's not like it was just last summer. I think before he signed the extension and
True.
before the Bucks traded for Drew Holiday, you
Yeah.
started hearing whispers about, man, is Giannis going to be traded? Is he going to go to X? Is he going to go to Y? Is he going to go to Z? And that was 2020,
Yeah.
after they lost to the Heat in the playoffs. We heard about it, and then obviously he signed the extension after they got Drew Holiday, and it was mum for a little bit. But I know Vinny Goodwill, he's a guy that works for ESPN, and he's kind of the
Yeah.
Knicks beat guy for ESPN. But he got, I won't say crucified, but he got some heat for saying that the finals became a participation trophy. Um,
yeah,
but I think what he was right in the sense that it's not enough now for NBA stars to win just one ring. Like all
Yeah.
the guys are now starting to get one ring. So what's going to separate you and make you to that, take you to that next tier is being able to get that second ring. So I can agree with him on that. And I just think that Giannis needs to make up his mind if, hey, if I just want to be one of the guys that got one ring, hey, cool. Like nobody's going to fault you. Milwaukee's going to love you. You're a retired legend there. You'll be Dirk of Milwaukee. But if you want to take your career to be amongst the top 15 of all time, Milwaukee's not the place you're going to do it. So
well,
make up your mind and figure out
I,
what you.
and I heard that. I don't agree with that. I don't agree. I just feel like, bro, like if you never played in the NBA, you can't make takes like that. You know what I'm saying? Like you don't know what it takes to you don't know what it takes to win a championship. Like
I
we just gotta
don't,
keep
but
but we're just saying we just gotta keep it a buck. Winning a championship, it's so much luck involved. Like it's so like everything has to go right. So yeah,
so Kobe got lucky 5 times, Shaq got lucky 4 times. Like,
but I mean, but you're also looking at they did it together. Like they were the most dominant team. And luck, yeah, nobody got hurt, nobody went down. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, you're only not only are you the best player, you know what I mean, you're the best team, but your team didn't have any major injuries that would have derailed that. So I just feel like you can't say like I'll agree in the sense of like maybe an NBA star needs more rings now,
Yeah.
but the league is also a lot more skilled. Like I think it's I don't know, man. I just think it's to say it's a participation trophy. It just like you act like it's trash. We act like it's trash teams winning the league. Like we act like it's the
I'm not
Sacramento
agreeing with it
Kings.
saying,
We act
I'm
like it's
not
the
agreeing to
Kings
saying it's
that's
a
winning a ship
participant.
every year.
Let me go back. I'm not saying it's a participation trophy. I'm saying for Giannis to stand out head and shoulders above the rest of the guys that are winning rings, he has to get a
Okay,
second ring. And I don't feel like
okay.
I need to be an NBA player to say that.
I would agree. I would agree with that. Then, yeah. If
Yeah.
you're trying to say if you want to stand out among the legends of the game, then yeah, I would
Yeah,
agree with
no,
that.
As it
no.
stands, like if you take out what KD, LeBron, Curry from Curry, Kawhi, Harden, that generation. So if you move past that generation, I think the order of the guys in our generation would be all time great time. It would be Jokic, Giannis, Shea. That's probably the three. And then, before Wemby gets there, probably Tatum, Brown. Those are our generation of guys. Like that's the order they fall in line. So I think for Giannis, it's imperative if he wants to be on that level past Shea and, even past Jokic, like now's the time that he's got to put his foot to the, like pedal to the metal and show that he's still a great because Giannis had it for about 2 or 3 seasons as second or maybe the best player in the league, and then Jokic took it from him. And
Yeah.
the championships don't matter. The championships matter, but they don't matter amongst the guys that already have won. Like you can't debate Giannis versus Jokic, who's better because they both have the same amount of chips. You can't debate Shea is, Giannis is better than Shea because of the championships. They got the same amount. So
Yeah.
uh, I think Giannis is hungry again. Like he sat out dang near all last year. He sat out partially the year before he got injured in the playoffs. Like it's just time, and I think he's going to go to a team that will allow him to get proper rest in games, which is why I think he'll be the best version of himself yet. I mean, for a second, he was dropping 32, 12, and 6 last year for like the first 20 games before that first calf. And that's why I think he's going to come back and reestablish himself as the best player not named Wemby because he's going to be on a
Okay.
team that he doesn't have to do everything. If he goes to the Heat, it might not be a freaking a juggernaut yet, but they're going to be good enough to. He's going to be with Spoelstra. Spoelstra is a superstar in itself. So that's why I feel like he's going to be back in that conversation where it's eye to eye Jokic Giannis. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't think it's crazy, but from a talent standpoint, but I think we are starting to hit that point in Giannis's career where you're probably not getting 60 to like you're all you can count on from him is 60 to 65 games, which hey, he's earned the right to be able to do that. Like if that's where he's at in his career, that's fine. I just think it's going to be tough to expect 75, 80 games out of Giannis at this point. And so I just think we're going to be dealing with a player that is I won't say chronically injured, but we're going to be dealing with a guy that's constantly injury managing for the foreseeable future.
Well, for
Yeah.
him to make my take true, essentially he's got to do that 31, 12, 6 or 32, 12, and 6, 60%, and the team's got to win 55 games. If he does that, I promise you they're going to be looking at him better than Shea. I promise you he's going to be ahead of Luka because he's playing defense, all that kind of stuff. That will be enough, and I think he'll be able to do that. He's going to hit the 65 game this year. I don't
But
feel
can
any
he do
doubt.
that on the Heat? Like if the trade is what all these people are saying it is, if
Yeah,
it's him and Bam, like okay, like cool. Like I don't
it's
love
gonna be
that
it's
team. I
gonna be a
mean,
fire defense. Spoelstra is a superstar himself. It's Bam Giannis Spoelstra.
it just doesn't get me. They can compete, but man, I don't know. They need more than those two for
What's his
me to
name?
believe.
Norman
Norman
Powell.
Powell.
No.
Yeah.
No.
I couldn't name the starting five after post trade. I couldn't name the starting five. I know it would be Davion Mitchell, Norman, Giannis, Bam. I don't know who else. I don't.
And the thing is, it's not even like a slight on Giannis, and it's not really like a slight on Bam. I just don't think Bam is the type of player that needs to be the second fiddle to a Giannis type of player. Like seeing those two together, like yeah, they're two great players, but it just feels like if Bam is going to be your number two, then you need somebody like Cade Cunningham or like a perimeter player to be the number one, not another guy that's going to clog up the paint.
It's gonna be Eric Spoelstra. That's the superstar. That's the
Okay.
guy.
Okay. So you think is is Bam Adebayo dropping 83 next year with Giannis on the team?
Oh man, he better at least bump it up to 25, man. Come on.
They've been trying to let that man score 20 a game for years and he can't do it.
He
That's why
don't
Tyler
like. He
Hero just
doesn't want
finally
to. He
finally
doesn't
grabbed the
want to.
controls.
But he's a smart enough player to make it work. So
I don't know, man. We'll see. We'll see. I mean, I I don't think your take is wrong, but I just don't like the Heat option. It makes the most sense. Like I like that he wouldn't go to the Celtics, but it just does. If it's not exciting as far as all of a sudden they're jumping to the top of the ring.
so you think it would be true though if he goes to the Celtics though?
What? That he'll be the second best player?
Yeah,
I think it's a better team than him going to the Heat. I don't particularly want to see it because it feels like the Celtics don't need anybody else doing in them any favors, but
right, right.
they would be a better team than the Heat would be with him on it.
Okay, okay.
I mean, they have more like I think more surrounding pieces.
Yeah.
I
And they got a
mean,
guy that they can give up to get him that they
yeah,
still got pieces around him.
yeah, the way you won't have to like gut the entire team to get them. Yeah, that makes
Exactly.
sense. I still like, oh, yeah. The more I think about it, I didn't even think about Bam and Giannis. I'm like, they do kind of occupy the same airspace.
Bam's a high IQ player. He'll figure it out.
Yeah, I mean, you got no
Miami would be
choice.
more fun. I'll say that Miami would be more fun because it just makes more teams good. I just think they're not a championship
Yo,
level team unless
but
they make another move.
yeah, but I mean, if Giannis is on that team, boy, because Pat Riley, he don't care about who you are. You gonna come in shape.
He gonna come have you
Yeah.
get
So,
taped up, body fat taped up.
bruh. Well, you know
Yeah.
what? Since we talking about Bam, let's go ahead and make a little segue over to his booski. Let me tell you something. If Bam don't trap her with a baby, like brother, trap this woman with a baby and create the world's first superhero because let's just keep it a buck. And this is gonna lead right to my call me crazy. We're looking at the WNBA GOAT. The things that Asia Wilson can do on the court is crazy. Like she's completely dominant, and I love it because I feel like we're seeing the shift of the WNBA. I've always said like when Angel Reese and Caitlin Clark came into we're in that Larry Bird, Magic Johnson kind of era, and we're seeing that shift. But my call me crazy is when it's all said and done, Asia Wilson's gonna be the GOAT in the NBA. I mean, if you look at her resume right now, she's only 29, right? She got 4 MVPs, 3 Defensive Player MVPs. More than likely, she's gonna win another championship. She's at 2. She's probably gonna be at 3 by the end of this year. She probably gonna have like another Finals MVP. So now she's looking at 2. 5-time block leader, 2-time scoring champ. She's only been in the league for 8 years. This is just 8 years,
My
and she's
who
only
would be
29.
who's their competition? Maya Moore? That's like,
Maya Moore, Diana Taurasi,
Maybe you probably say
Lisa
Lisa
Leslie, Cynthia
Leslie,
Cooper, Cheryl
Sure
Swoops.
Swoops.
But
uh,
yeah, but you don't. I don't know that you're qualified to have this conversation,
Yeah,
Marcus.
you might not be qualified for
I'm
that.
trying to see if I can get 10. What you said is Lisa Leslie in the convo?
Lisa Leslie's in the combo for
Candace
sure.
Yeah,
She
Parker?
was,
I don't know.
yeah,
Candace
Top
Park.
10?
yeah,
I don't know. I don't know
Am
if
I in the
she.
top 10?
top 10. She tailed off a little bit.
She Taylor. I don't know if she has the same resume. I can look up her resume,
What about
but
Sue
She
Bird?
got 2 MVPs. She won it. She
she
was the only person to win MVP as a rookie. I know that.
yeah.
Sue Bird.
Greatest
Top
point
10.
Mm,
guard, but not greatest player.
Okay.
yeah,
Yeah, Candace Parker, 2-time MVP, 7-time All-Star, 3-time champ. So yeah, I mean she
yeah.
just
So
didn't
Candace,
she wasn't dominant for quite long enough.
yeah. But I mean, you
Grinder? What about Brittany Grinder?
Grinder? No.
nah,
That's not her
Grinder?
no.
name?
Brittany Griner.
Griner. No
Uh,
D, no D.
she ain't got no blocks
Bri-
titles.
She
She
does,
hooped
but
like
I mean,
us.
but Brianna Stewart is probably better than her all
Yeah,
time. I mean,
Brianna
Brianna
Stewart would
Stewart's
be
another
better
one.
than better than her.
But yeah, I would say it's between Tarasi, Leslie, Cheryl Swoops if you incorporate all the things that they did in their careers, but like going back to Team USA and
Yeah.
all of that
Only
too.
reason I wouldn't incorporate Maya Moore, I think Maya Moore was cold. I think she just left the game early.
Yeah,
When did she
she needed
leave?
another 5 years. It's
She
been
left.
what 2020?
Yeah, I
It's been a
forget.
while.
I forget when she left the game. Let me see.
Was she
She
the
left
girl
to
that
she left to get old boy out of prison and then ended up getting married. But her last
Yeah.
year was 2018. Wow, it's been that
Oh
long.
yeah. Yeah. Okay. Because
who's the
yeah,
player that called them a bunch of lesbians? Y'all know what
I
she
I
said.
don't know what you're
She
talking
said
about
they force you to be gay. Bunch of rug
there.
munchers, she said.
I'm staying away from that one.
Nah,
I,
y'all
I don't know.
remember?
I don't know. I'm staying away from that one.
This was like
I
two
don't
or
know.
3 years ago. She said they force you to.
I don't
Let me
know.
see.
I don't
You
know.
said it, which
That's the
NBA?
one thing. That's the one thing about the WNBA that stood out the most. I
She said the WNBA is like they force you to be lesbians in like 97% of them. What's her name? Dang.
don't know.
That's
I
not
don't know.
her. It's not Maya
Is
Moore.
it Candace Wiggins?
Candace Wiggins.
The
Name
girl that
sounds.
played from Stanford.
She said, 2017, she said that 98% of the WNBA was gay.
Yeah, yeah. I think it was her, or it was another girl. She. All I know is, no, I'm not even
Does
gonna say
does Jay Knight does Jay Knivey have an older sister?
it.
Hey, I mean, if she said it, she said it. She stood on it, but that she said it. But
All I
that's
know
her
is
name.
I'm ready for like in about 20 years from now, and the kids are like, Asia Wilson, she was playing a bunch of plumbers and and
But
electricians.
she wasn't though. But she wasn't
I'm,
though.
She
I'm
wasn't.
waiting for that kind of slander.
The
No.
league is similar to the NBA. It's never been more skilled, never been
Hmm.
more good players in the league. Like
If
you
you got
got players, it's a different game, but you got people that I know the same thing happens in the NBA, but it used to be pretty much if you were a good college player, you were a good WNBA player. It's getting to the point you can be a great college player and you can't make the league in the WNBA.
Yep.
Really?
It's
Yeah.
only
It's getting to
140.
that.
It's growing now, but I mean it's 20 teams. It's only so many spots.
Yeah, it's 20 teams. Next year they be playing what, 50 games. So
Yeah.
like so they're constantly literally they're literally going through what the league went through, where they're like expanding the games, they're trying to make it more worldwide. They're
Yeah,
paying the women more, so you ain't got to go overseas to play. So you're
yeah.
seeing like the women that you're seeing are like they're the best of the best.
Like
Like
what
they
you
can
would say?
go.
Like,
They can go.
I could just see when Darius said they're getting paid more. I could just see your
His mind
brain,
going,
your mind just you just
hey,
getting angry. You were getting angry. I thought I saw
they
steam coming out of your ears.
Hey, but let's say if you ain't watching the games, bro, and I'm not saying like obviously I catch every game. I was watching the NBA, so now the NBA is over. I'm like, man, I can now look at more of the games. These girls can go, bro. Like they can go.
they
They
halfway
not.
through the season already, 5 games in.
About 15. I mean, they play 44 games
We
now,
All
40,
Star
so
yeah,
break
44.
already.
Yeah, 44 games. The All-Star break is usually like what?
mid late July.
Yeah.
The fact they get paid $1 million to play 30 games is crazy. That's
One
44 games.
four, they're playing 44. Next year they be playing 50.
nobody wants to
And
watch them extra
it's
games.
still remember it's BRI, it's basketball related income. It's not like they're getting a higher percentage of the revenue now. They're not
Yes,
getting a high percentage of, hey, the league only makes is losing money, but we're still going to get a higher percentage of the money that we're losing. They only get paid
exactly.
based off of the revenue that's coming into the league. So
Right. And you're saying, but here's the thing, regardless of what you say, more games are being sold out. Like
Okay.
I'm still not saying that. I still think they got to work on turning a bigger profit like the league
Yeah.
does. But when I talk, like even now, Angel Reese and and the Atlanta Dream came here, sold out, like sold out. Like there's these games are selling out because you have people who actually follow these players. These players are getting more and more popular. They're marketing these
and there's
players a
more room
lot
to
better.
grow.
More room to
You
grow.
it's probably a better league to buy into right now if you want a return on
Yeah,
investment because
it
the
is.
NFL, the NBA, the MLB, like these prices to buy these teams are getting so high that at some point the bubble's gonna pop. Like if the Lakers are selling for 10 billion, you can't tell me that if the Minnesota Timberwolves sell again that somebody's gonna pay 12 billion next year. But if you're buying the Sparks for 2 billion, 10 years from now, that's gonna be worth close to 10 billion.
Yeah.
Well, there's probably three business models I didn't think were going to make it. I didn't think people were going to be lazy enough for DoorDash to work and it thrives. I didn't
Yep.
think men were going to be what do I say, weird enough for OnlyFans to survive. And I definitely didn't think people would be dumb enough to watch the WNBA. So I guess I've been wrong 3 times
Jeez.
now. I blame it on COVID though.
Well, hey, I'm gonna go back to Darius's original point and Asia Wilson being the GOAT, and I'll have to agree. I think she's
How
well
are
on her
you
way.
married? No, no, like, that's just how are you married? Because like
He a
that's
hotep. That's what he is. He a
no,
hotep.
that's some things, but I'm like, yo, that's dark for me. You're the most misogynistic dude. Like you
It was the
talk like
DoorDash comment.
You talk
You're a
like
Hebrew Israelite is what you are.
you talk like you 6 feet, but you 5'4", and you talk with all 5'4" of your stature. Where most of these women, you coming to the hip, like,
Hey, he could be like,
right, uppies, please, uppies,
pick me up.
uppies. But you say it with your whole chest. It's crazy. It is crazy.
They were Brianna Stewart would palm your head.
Palm your head.
I met Lisa.
Palm your head.
I met Lisa Leslie. I told her I'd get buckets. She gave me a
Yeah,
crazy look, but I
yeah,
was
because
ready
she
to go.
could.
Lisa Leslie would dunk on you.
But look. He said she gave him a crazy look. Yeah, she's more like, whose child is this? Talking to me reckless like this. Whose kid is this?
She said, okay, Carlton.
She like, whose kid is this? Like, where are your parents? That's what she said. That's what she was looking at him like, where are your parents? How are you here unsupervised?
Don't you have curfew?
Aren't you supposed to be, I don't know, playing with Tonka toys or something? Like, that's how she felt when she looked at you.
Whose side are y'all
Man, I
on,
was.
man?
I'm gonna take a quick detour. I showed my kids the Martin episode whenever he has a child. He has a child
Oh,
because I always quote it. I'm always like, I'm sorry, I lied to you,
but
Martin. I just want to
I
go to
didn't go to
Arizona.
Arizona.
So
I'm
so I
sorry,
turned that
ladies,
episode on
Martin.
because they have never watched like a full episode of Martin, but they know what the show is. So I was
Classic.
like, if I'm gonna turn that episode of Martin on to introduce you to it, this is the one I gotta turn you on to.
Next
You're
one, you
like,
gotta
I
get
forget his I forget his name on there, but whenever Martin is the snotty nosed kid, that's you.
Roscoe.
Roscoe. You're Roscoe.
That's who he is. That's who he is. That's it. He throws a tantrum about the WNBA. And I feel like, man, he just needs to be burped. He's cranky. He's cranky. That's what it is. It's just the crankiness coming out. Because he says it
just,
with his whole chest. He says it with his whole chest. It's
just be
crazy.
grateful. I didn't veto us putting them in this segment. Let's just be grateful about that.
You can't.
Hey,
We spoke
First off,
about
you.
them for about 15 minutes longer than
Hey,
we should
hey,
have.
hey. Let me tell you something. Hey, you can't veto nothing when you can't get into an R-rated movie without adult supervision.
Lord.
So you can't veto nothing. Like until you go to the music park and ride the rides without your parent. I'm sorry, you can't veto nothing.
Whatever.
oh man. Well, I'm gonna go back. I'm gonna go back to your take though and say that I do agree with your take that Asia Wilson is gonna be the GOAT by the time she retires
Oh,
because
absolutely.
yeah, she's already got the record for most MVPs. She's got 3 rings now. She's probably gonna end up with 4 or 5 at least. And she's gonna break the scoring record. I mean, she averaged more points in a season like per game than any other player. So I think it's gonna be a wrap. I think the even crazier take is that Wemby better get his rings and his MVPs while he can, because as soon as those two produce offspring, that might be the GOAT.
Let me tell you something. Angel Wilson 6'4", Bam is 6'10". Brother, get her pregnant. Trap her. Trap her. Do
Is
not let her leave.
unless Paige Buckner's and her girlfriend they beat them to it.
Buckness, Beckers,
They gonna
Lord,
come out with the point guard
Lord.
of the future.
Hey, again, those are 2 women that can see the top of your head. So you better talk to
Lord.
them nice.
What's her
They
name?
can,
Azizi Fuzz?
AZ,
AZ
bro,
Fud.
you gotta work on your names. You gotta work on
AZ
your names.
Fud. Fud.
Paige Beckers and AZ Fudd.
Fuzz is a fitting name.
Let me tell you something.
Very fitting.
Oh man,
Hey, you
you're
gonna
a
you
wild
gonna keep
boy.
it up. You gonna keep it up. Both of those girls can see the top of your head, brother. Just remember that.
Whatever.
Just remember
Hey,
that.
just keep that hairline right here. They're gonna be having more of your head to look at.
Right. Just be cool. Be cool on
Say,
them.
say you better lower your voice when you talk to me, sir.
Right, right.
Oh man, well I'm gonna go ahead and hit y'all with my call me crazy, but I think that parity is bad for the NBA, and I think
Really?
we've had what 8 years in a row of a different NBA champion. And again, I'm not gonna go back and get with this wild take of the NBA championship has become a participation trophy because I don't think that. I think every championship run is earned and has merit. When I
Yeah.
say parity is bad for the NBA, I say that we need a villain to root for. Like nobody, when you're watching a superhero movie, it's because you either are sick and twisted and you want to see the villain win, or you want to see the hero conquer the villain.
Yeah,
But
depending on
you
the
look
movie, I
at
want
like
to see the
the
villain win.
so
Black
regardless,
Panther.
but every hero needs a villain. Like there's no
Yeah,
Batman without the Penguin. There's no
yeah,
Superman without Lex Luthor. So I think whenever there's a dynasty, it either can be your hero and you're looking to overcome whatever competition you have, that villain, or the hero, the dynasty lives long enough to see themselves become the villain. So
yeah,
and I think we got high ratings for the playoffs this year because the Knicks and Wemby saved it. But
yeah,
the NBA ratings themselves were lower this year than in a lot of previous years. But you look at like when the Lakers were in their heyday, when the Bulls were in their heyday, when the Warriors were in their heyday, ratings were higher because when the Heat made the Heatles, like whether you people watch Floyd Mayweather because they love to see a villain get knocked off. So I
yeah.
just think we need a villain to either root for or root against. So
I,
I just personally think that this type of parody is bad for the NBA.
I mean, I see what you're saying. I don't know if I would say bad. I don't know if I would say it's bad for the NBA. I am. There is a part of me that is. I'm ready to see what team can put it together for multiple years and be a dynasty.
Mhm.
But I think it goes back to what we've been saying. Like the league is just so skilled now, and I think they're putting in so many restrictions. You know, the second apron, you know, first and second apron, just trying to make sure the money makes sense to where you can't gang up all these players on one team.
Yeah.
But I feel like for me it's just like I don't know, man. I'm a much if it's gonna be a different champion every year, I want to see good basketball. You know what I'm saying? Like I feel like the Knicks and the San Antonio Spurs gave us good basketball. Like it wasn't games that was like 130, 140, you know, type nights. They were like what 90 to 94, 115 to 111. You know what I'm saying? Like they were like games that me personally took me back to like 2000, early 2000. It was like okay, it is like you know you get some cheap shots in there, you see some you know, good defense. You see stars do what stars do. But I feel like even last year, like OKC and Indiana gave us good basketball, and people were
They
like
did.
balk. They were balking at that because they're two small market teams. I'm just like, bro, if it's good basketball, if you love basketball, that's what you want to see. I want to see good basketball. I want to see the ball movement. I don't want to see analytics influence the game. I want to see just hoopers go out there and hoop. And I feel like we got 2 years of that. So I don't know if I would say parity's bad, but I will agree that I am ready to see like what team can be like, yo, like we're gonna run the league for the next 2 years, see if you can knock us off.
Yeah,
I know
huh.
I would say I know that it was a different set of circumstances that led to this because finals were on tape delay prior to this, but the
Yeah,
last time that we saw this type of parity was in the 1970s. There were 8 champions in 10
yeah,
years. And a lot of people say Magic and Bird and then Michael saved the NBA because ratings were in the tank at that point. So I
Yeah.
just
yeah,
think if we're looking at at past examples, yes, we like parity, like the NFL says they like parity, but like the Chiefs became a dynasty that everybody wanted to root against, and ratings were
yeah,
high because again, we like a villain.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. We like to see a team get to the mountaintop and then they start winning too much. We're like, all right, we want to see a downfall.
It's parody is kind of like socialism. Theoretically, it sounds good, but then when you're in it, you just find out it's communism. Like theoretically, parody
Yeah,
sounds
You're
really
not wrong. You're not wrong.
no, it sounds really, really good. But now that we've been in it for 8 years,
yeah.
I kind of want it to be over. Don't
That's it. We all want to see a team like, all right, I need one of y'all to go ahead and take. The Thunder was supposed to be that, and then they get
And we
hurt.
thought we've had that. The Nuggets, we thought we were going to have a little bit of a run. The Celtics, we
Yeah,
thought we were going to have a little bit of a run. The
yeah.
Thunder. Now the Spurs didn't even start the run that we thought they might have been on.
yeah. So yeah, it's the moment
My
too
only
big
real
for some guys.
frustration is that like in all these talks of the parody, there's been no parody for the Bulls. We've been mid to trash the whole time. We've been
Bro,
consistent.
bro,
Consistent.
here's the thing.
Back in
When
the
the
sucking
Knicks,
place.
I will tell you when the Knicks won, I was like, all right, man, it has to be our time soon. Like soon, it has to be up because it took them 53 years, right? It was them 53 years. Mike's been gone for a minute. You know
It's
what I'm
been a
saying? Like
while.
it's been
30.
a while. So we have to be up next at some point, right? Like we have to be. We have to be. At least in my lifetime, I want to see them just, you know, just give me two. Just run off 2 championship runs, and I'll be good. Just two. I'm not even asking for a lot. Just two. Just give me 2 championship runs, bro. I'm not even saying they gotta be back to back. Just two. Just give me two.
Hey,
Just give me
hey, they
two
got
for
they
I'm
got
good.
that they got that 6 one in '98, and they said this is the type of greed they talk about in the Bible. And so God just took everything from
Bruh,
you for the next 30 plus years.
bruh, bruh. Let me tell I just, but I mean, I feel like so I will say like it's I don't know. I feel like parity in the league. I feel like when I think of like NBA fans, it's almost like nothing's ever good enough.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
at one
We gonna
point,
complain.
like with like NBA fans are gonna complain because then you got one team. Well, crap, well, man, yeah, we need somebody else to win. All right, bet. Now we got 8 different winners in what the last 10 years. Now, man, parity ain't great. But it's like, okay, well, cool. Now I'm just gonna put these. I'm gonna build the best team. Man, back in such and such, man, they played against it. It's just nothing would ever satisfy the NBA fan. Which I'm just like, bro, at this point we you just gotta want good basketball. Like that's all I want. Like I can deal with the parity of the NBA if you give me good quality basketball.
But you are a quality NBA fan because even when the Spurs were in their dynasty, they weren't even villains, but we made them villains because
Yeah,
oh, it's boring. It's too
it's
fundamental.
right. It's boring, but it's like, bro, they're playing great basketball. They're moving the ball. People are scoring. Like they score. They're making the game easy. But like you said, we hated them. We hated them. And it's like, well,
Mhm.
not that this, like, and the thing is, the only reason they got knocked off is because they just got old.
Yeah.
They just got
Yeah.
old. It wasn't even like they got bad. It's like, bro, like Father Time just caught up with them. And then, like you said,
I
we got
get
Bron. It's just the Heatles, the Golden State Warriors. Fun. It was fun basketball. But then what was the thing? Man, they just shoot a lot of threes. Steph ruined the game. It's like, bro, y'all don't know what you want. Like no one knows what they want.
yeah. I get it. You're saying you in the proverbial sense. I think
Yeah,
personally, I feel like whenever there is a dynasty, I feel like it creates a case of a rising tide lifting all boats. Because I'm kind of like, hey,
yeah.
if you're mad at the Warriors and Cavs and you're the Rockets,
Beat
hey,
them.
be
Be
better.
better and
Like
beat them.
that's kind of how I feel. Like even if it's not my team even if my team isn't benefiting from a dynasty, I'm kind of like, hey, if these two teams are making it, or these three teams, or these four teams are kind of going at it year after year after year, like to me, what that says is the rest of y'all GMs need to
Yeah, y'all
get your
suck.
game, like ante up, get better.
Yeah, but then but I then look at the game now. It's pretty much like, okay, hey, here's my five, here's your five. Who's better?
Yeah.
Because you say your five is better, let's see it. And so I feel like what we have now is literally like with the whole thing. Like we talked about it. You guys are going for the Spurs. I'm like, man, we can't count out the Knicks. The Knicks ain't gonna be an easy out. And
Yeah.
literally, you had it written where it's like, all right, Wemby, this is your chance to show them that you are here, to show them that this is your league. And it's like, here's your five, and you got a really good five. The only thing is, this is y'all first time in the finals. Y'all are young. The Knicks, from a talent perspective, five just ain't as good from a talent perspective. But they have playoff experience, but this is their first time in the finals. So it's like y'all can't really say, well, they've been here before, they know how to win. No, y'all kind of similar boats. So who's better? So I just feel like I don't know, man. I feel like it boils down to me. I'm fine seeing the team rise up, and it's pretty much why I hate seeing the Lakers win. All right, bet. Tell your GM to open your pocketbook and spend the bread to get the players. You can't get mad. I feel like it's the same way with like Steve Ballmer. We were talking about the whole Kawhi thing. Why you getting mad? Why, don't be mad because your pockets ain't as deep as mine. Don't worry about what I'm doing over here. Well, you paying them under the table, nigga. You broke.
Don't worry if I'm robbing Peter to pay
Right,
Paul.
you broke. Look, you mad at me because you can't pay him under the table. That sounds like your problem. You should have worked harder. You should have made a better investment. So that's how I feel. I feel like that. Like, bro, like if you gonna have a villain, great. And you hate that villain, all right, bet. Do what you need to do to beat him. But I also feel like with the parity we have is literally just like my five against your five, who's better? And that's literally just scrap. It's just like a straight up boxing match. Like who's better?
And I think too, granted, the Spurs and the Thunder could still both go on a dynastic
Oh yeah.
run, but it's always been this way. But it's even more this way with the new CBA. Is that we always talk. We always I'm at fault for it too because I had said, call me crazy, that the Spurs were going to be winning 2 championships in a row. But these dynasties, they never last as long as we think they will. I mean, you go back to the
No,
Warriors, didn't last as long as we thought they would.
no.
We thought the Nuggets, we thought the Thunder, we thought the Celtics. Like all these teams keep running up against this
Hey,
CBA,
but,
and they
but
never
no, no, no,
last as
no,
long as we
no.
think.
The Warriors didn't run up against the CBA. They ran up against a right hook from Draymond Green. They didn't run against
Well, I mean, but like
CBA.
even with KD though, like the KD leaving and going.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
that
what I'm
was
saying.
Draymond too.
That was Draymond too.
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
They ran
fair.
up against a stiff straight jab from Draymond.
Draymond, the dynasty stopper.
Hey man, you
If-
can't have it all. Everybody gotta have a thorn in their side, bro.
hey, here's the thing. If Dre don't say what he said to KD, KD probably stays another year. When Poole was kind of starting feeling himself, if
Bah!
Draymond don't give him a stiff jab to the chin, Poole, they don't ship Poole out. And now you got KD, probably you got Poole who's up and coming. Honestly, they probably win about 3 or 4. You know what I'm saying? So Draymond low key probably killed his, and I love Draymond. I feel like you need players like Draymond, but Draymond probably low key killed their dynasty chances twice.
Ended the pool party.
Bruh, ended the pool party, man. It's crazy. All because he wanted to hit him with that. Man, what you say? Man, take this hook. It's like, brother, Draymond, stall him out, bro. Stall him out, Devo.
Well, normally at this time of the podcast, we would go on to our Make 'em Say Huh, but we're going to come back with the one that's draft related on Wednesday night. We're actually going to be doing a pod
Oh
during the
yeah.
second round of the draft. So be tuned in later this week, YouTube on your podcast. Thursday morning, we're going to be posting actually a second pod for this week. But for this week, we're going to go ahead and skip over to another of our favorite segments, and it's going to be Who Put You on Notice this week. So mine
Mm,
is going to be Team USA Soccer. I know I'm probably I don't want to speak for y'all, but I will say I'm probably the only one that watches soccer semi-consistently outside of the World Cup.
Really?
But
yeah,
Wow.
I try.
yeah.
I try, but I can never catch a game.
Yeah, so I
It's
follow Real
it's
Madrid, so
hard.
like I'll watch Champions League. I'll turn it on like Saturday mornings before college football starts up. So I follow
Okay.
soccer pretty consistently. I have for probably the past 10 years, 12 years. When I started working at the Nike store in Chicago, I worked on the soccer
Well,
floor, so I kind of started following it then. But yeah, I mean the Team USA, this is the first time in our history that over half
mm.
of our team has been black. So what
Really?
that tells me is we need DEI.
Hey, you can't fight it, brother.
On Juneteenth, a black man named Freeman scored.
Dang.
Hey,
DEI is doing white people a favor, not the
hey,
opposite way around.
hey, let me tell you something. Let me tell you something. As much as these racist white people be trying to hate us, man, they take everything because we make it better. We make it better. We
Hey,
look.
y'all grateful we ain't found too many people to pick up a hockey stick yet.
It's
You
too
bet.
cold, bro.
Look. Hey. Look, we ain't too far from that.
Once he
You bet.
once he gets some heated Under Armours.
I'm just like, bro, like, yo, no, I feel like I do get excited for the World Cup. This is probably the one of a few times I've tried to follow a little bit. Like I was watching Haiti and Brazil on Friday because I had some friends from Haiti and they were rooting for Haiti. And I mean, Haiti, it got to the point I'm like, all right, man, y'all be blessed. I'm going to get out of here because Brazil went up 3-0. I was
He
like,
was getting whooped.
I'm going to go ahead and get out of here. But
Hey,
this is the first time I was like, get dope.
they were interviewing some Nigerians prior to Mexico playing South Africa, and they were wearing Mexico jerseys. Like, you're not rooting for Africa? They're like, we
Nope.
don't root for South Africa. We root for Mexico. Today I'm Mexican. And then they tried to explain it. And they were like, so why don't you root for South Africa? They're basically like, South Africa is the Argentina of Africa, which basically means if you are a country that's surrounded by a bunch of indigenous people and you're the only country around that's predominantly white, that's probably tells you all you need to know about that country.
They the Duke of college basketball, essentially.
Basically. They're the
Yo, no.
Wisconsin. They're the Wisconsin because they don't want none of y'all niggas. Duke will
Well,
take
none of y'all.
Duke will take the good ones. Wisconsin, you look at that and it looks like a hockey team.
No. What do you hear you say? They be counting them on the way in. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, now that's enough.
That's
That's
enough. That's
enough.
enough.
That's enough. All right. That's enough. Look, we just need enough. We need enough of y'all to not bring suspicion.
Man,
They be treating.
France's hockey team or soccer team that looked like the United Nations out there. Most of that team is black.
Bro,
I didn't know France had that many
bro.
black people until I
Yeah,
saw this hockey
I got
team.
my black list right here. It says they got 20 Negroes on France.
Hey, that boy Mbappe. I
It's a
remember
bunch of
him.
Mbappe's, Chouamini's, Cavamingas. Like
Hey,
it's not any of those French last names. I'll tell you that.
hey, that boy Mbappe, boy. I know he cold. I know he cold. He a bad boy. That I know for sure.
A lot of sons of African immigrants on that team for sure. So
Right, right. A lot of a lot of travelers.
yeah, colonization at work.
Yo,
That's
wow.
well, I'm gonna go ahead and say my put you on notice, man. It's gonna be Olivia Miles, man. Girl, is so you know how I think we said a couple pods. I may take out back. We Marcus' biggest gripe, he hated when the girls would do the whole little step, then shoot. And I'm
Hmm.
not gonna lie, I can't be mad because I hate that too.
That little
The,
tucking
yeah, the little
But
stepping,
she don't do it.
she
She
don't
and
do
throw the
that,
hip
brother.
out.
Bruh, bruh, she don't do that. She hoop what they say? She hoop like one of us.
Yeah.
yeah.
What
She
level is she?
she a point guard. She in the league.
Wait, she in WNBA?
She on the Minnesota
Bro, we've been
Lynx.
talking about her on in the group chat.
She on the Minnesota Lynx, bro.
Oh, I never
Bro,
clicked the link. I had already hit my quota of women's basketball
no.
earlier that week.
Hey, no, Marcus. If we send you a player, this is a player we're like, yo, you need to check this player out.
Okay.
She
She a
can
rookie?
go. She was
Yeah.
this her what? She a rookie? I couldn't say if she
She's
had
a
been
rookie.
league.
Yeah.
But bruh,
She was at Notre. We talked about it because I said she came
she
from
was
Notre
Notre
Dame,
Dame. She was Notre
and
Dame.
then she was at TCU her senior year.
So Marcus, this is some of her stats. 22 or 9 for 18 shooting. Her lowest game was 7. She went 1 for 10, had a bad night. But then she had 31, 12 of 15, 12, 6 of 9, 29, 11 of 20, 24, 7 of 10, 19, 9 of 14, 28, 9 of 16,
She's a point
19,
guard?
7 of 9.
Yeah.
Like, bro,
She's crazy
sh-
efficient.
bro,
Yeah.
she pretty much make them sound in waivers for their ankle replacements. She go ahead and
Dang.
tell them like, hey, go ahead and put this waiver out here because you gonna need to go ahead and go to set your appointment to get these replaced after this. She
And
pretty much said
KG
your suspension can't handle what I'm about to put out here right now.
KG just said about her earlier. Olivia Miles is one of the best rookies of all time in any of the NBA or WNBA.
Bro, she can when they say that she like the female Kyrie Irving,
Yeah.
it's just she's creative. She just moves.
She
Like you
looked
can
like
tell she's
Urkel. She looked
smooth.
like Urkel, but she hooped like Stefan.
Bruh,
Okay.
she be going. So yeah, that's why I put your nose. Check her out, bro. That's like if we don't make you a fan of the WNBA as a whole, we'll
Yeah.
make you a fan of like hey, you know what? I mean, I like everything, but I like this player. Oh, I like these group of players. This is who I'm gonna
Mhm.
follow. So
Okay.
she one of them ones, bro. She one of
I'm
them
gonna check her
ones,
out. For the rest of our misogynist fans, we could check this one out and be good. Y'all go
So
ahead. We're gonna watch it together this week.
you basically you just admitted you're a misogynist.
you're definitely
I'm
Claudia
just
misogynist.
ain't gonna be
I'm just
happy.
saying to the
Claudia
You're
ain't gonna
fans,
be happy
not me,
definitely
not me.
misogynist.
We
for the
gonna
rest
check her
of.
out this week, and we'll
You're
be
definitely
back next week.
Hey,
misogynist,
hey, if a fan is a fan, but I prefer my fans of our pod to like all people.
bro.
We
Now
gonna check her
she
out, and we'll come
Yeah,
back.
bro, just know, bro, to score 31 on 80% shooting. I mean, yeah, 80% shooting. Just
As a
pretty much
guard.
mean while she was on the floor, there was nothing they can do. It was really how do you want it? Because I'm gonna score. You just tell me how do you
How
want
does
it?
it feel?
How
Yeah.
does it feel?
When you were saying the stats, it was making me think of like Kyrie, some of Kyrie's best, most efficient games. There was some Kyrie stats up in there.
She's
So,
efficient, bro. And look, then it's funny because I was looking at 520. That's one of my favorite podcasts, and B Hen was talking about her, saying, man, she need to go left because she'll mostly go right. And but she was going like it was literally just right scoop, but they couldn't stop it. So like, well, why go somewhere else? And then I guess he was talking about like going right. He said, man, she must have heard me because she had a whole game. She's like, all right, cool, we're just gonna go left. They put him up. They had a video of her, like a picture of her, where she just sitting on her bench looking like this, like she's bored, like she's bored. Like yo, I'm killing them out here. Like this ain't even fun no more. I'm like those are players I want to see. I want to see like you so good, you just like, bro, okay.
Well, I guess we'll be hearing a little bit more about her on the pod. So I'm gonna keep it
Yeah,
short with my put you on notice because we already heard about him. Tiago Splitter, the only coach to ever get love 2 times on our pod. He is the new Bulls head coach. Mike picked him as his put you on notice about 2 months ago, I think.
I think so.
Yeah, the beginning of the
You
playoffs.
know,
Yeah,
shout out to him. He had a heck of a run last year with the Blazers.
yeah.
After Chauncey Billups was put on leave or fired or whatever you want to call it, the Bulls picked him up because the Blazers didn't got that Steve. They don't got that Steve Ballmer money.
Right.
Don't know what we
They got
paid, but he's
they,
ours now. So I'm assuming it was more than 3 million a year. So
the Blazers got a buddy that again he gonna look at Steve Ball, man. But why are you doing that? Because you too broke to do it. That's what they got. They got but buddy. So he's so cheap. He already talking about man. We can't put shirts on the seats. Like
that
what we talking
no,
Steve,
about?
bro,
Steve,
that's
Steve,
crazy.
Steve Ballmer can't relate. He said, hide your money. There's poor people around.
Right. That's how Steve Ballmer feel. And if I'm Steve Ballmer, I would feel just like if he was in a room with me, I would literally be like, oh, they just like anybody out here. This used to be such an upstanding establishment. I would literally look at him and in disgust. If I'm Steve Ballmer, they used to have standards here. Because let me tell you, if ever you a freaking billionaire NBA owner and you talking about this, how I'm gonna cut costs, I can't put shirts on chairs for fans. Brother, you can't afford to play this game. Go do something else. Your pockets ain't deep enough for this.
He
They're not
basically
deep
he
enough for this.
basically he basically landed on the side of the board of Monopoly where the dude had all the murderers row and he had a house and he had an apartment and he was collecting double the rent on everything. And
Dang,
he said Monopoly, I can't do it. I
dang.
cash
Can't,
out. Bro.
can't.
If that's
Again,
you, you don't need to be an NBA owner.
he's like, you know what? He's Julius from Everybody Hates Chris. He Julius. He got to know where every dollar goes. Like, brother, when he sat down, I was like, oh my God, this dude.
I'm wondering.
That's how they lost Thiago Split because they didn't want to pay him.
That's what I'm saying. I'm wondering who they're gonna replace with Thiago. He's gonna get some super no name coach from
Yeah.
like double minor
He
leagues
go
of
he
Europe.
gonna be able to, he only gonna be able to either afford a G League coach or like the fourth assistant on the
Bro.
Wizards.
And the thing about it, you brought Dame back just to waste the rest of his time. You
They
brought
might as
Dame
well
back to
hire
waste
Drew
his
for the
time.
coach.
At this
Make him a
point,
player coach.
right? At this point, hey, but I like Thiago Split, man. I was telling my brother, my pops is, I was like, I'm of the fandom. I hate when we retire, like we just keep recycling coaches, where it's like this methodology didn't work here. What if I'm all for like, hey, well, let's give him another chance. If it didn't work here, maybe it'll work here. But once it didn't work about 3 or 4 times, nigga, that methodology don't work. Like they
A,
don't
a,
work. Like
a
they,
good example of it working is
Mike
Mike
D'Antoni.
Brown. A bad example of it is Doc Rivers. Like he got a
Uh,
championship, but that man is
He
like a
wrote,
cockroach. He
bro.
said he'll say I'm done. He said he'll say I'm done coaching right now, and by 6/21 of 2027, he's gonna find himself leading the bench somewhere.
I'm just saying it reminded me like a Mike D'Antoni, where it's like, oh, we're gonna do run and gun. We're gonna score in less than 4 seconds, brother. If that ain't working, Phoenix, Houston, where else he coach?
New
What
York,
is New York?
New York, no.
At this point, it ain't the players. Yo, methodology don't work. Don't come here. Hang it up. Be an assistant. Let somebody else get a shot. I'm a fan of I like ex players being coaches if they have a knack for it. Like if they have you hear a lot of these players like Chris Paul, Rajon
Rondo.
Rondo, who have the IQ. I want them to coach because they understand the game in a way that you can't understand it if you've never played it. So I'm all for Tiago Splitter. I feel we got a young group. I feel like he can replicate. At least want to give him the chance to replicate what he had in Portland.
Coach.
Fair enough. Well, let's go ahead and shift this over to the draft.
Let's
So
do it.
tonight's Stuck on a Boat draft is going to be it's not an official award in the NBA, but we're going to be choosing our comeback player of the year for 26-27 NBA season. So tonight's draft order is myself, Marcus, and Darius coming off of the NBA season where we had a lot of guys that We're not able to make an impact this year, but we're expecting many of them to be able to make an impact next year. So to qualify it, we're doing anybody that played 20 games or less this past NBA season.
Okay.
So without further ado, I will go first, and I will pick Jason Tatum.
Good pick.
Okay. I'm gonna go with Tyrese Halliburton at 2.
Okay.
Bad. I'm going John Morant and Fran Van Vliet.
Yeah, you could have those for sure.
That's
Okay.
fair.
Yeah. Just to piss you off, D, I'm gonna go with Kyrie Irving here.
No, he didn't play. He played more than 20 games.
No, he didn't. He played
He
0.
played 0.
This
Oh,
is
he
one of your
did.
favorite players, bro.
Yeah, you
He
you're
played
right.
0.
I tweaked on that.
Yeah,
Uh,
you
It's
said
just
Fred VanVleet. I knew it was over.
yeah. I this cut water threw me off. You're right. I forgot
I'm
his
gonna
ACL.
go.
Shut up.
I'm gonna go Dame Lillard, and I'm gonna go. Just out of principle, I can't pick this one dude quite yet, so I'm gonna go Trae Young.
You're Homer. You're trying to. I know who you're talking about. I already know.
Hey, he ain't gonna play 20 games next year. I can't pick him.
Okay. Oh, it's back on me, right?
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, nah, forget him. Sabonis, man.
You agreed. You agreed.
I agree. Nah, forget him. Forget. I can't trust it. Sabonis. Give me Sabonis, bro. He's still young. He's like 30, man. I feel like the Hornets are gonna trade for him, and he's gonna be really on point this year. Give me Sabonis.
Sabonis.
You're about to pick VJ Edgecombe, aren't you?
I hate taking him, but just from a talent aspect. I feel like I got to. I'm
You
gonna
got
go
two.
Zion. I'm gonna go Zion.
He played more
He
than 20.
played like 50 games.
Did
Yeah.
he play
I
50?
checked. I checked. He played like 60, the most he's ever played in his career.
Oh
Hey
I
wow.
man,
checked because I was like, there was no
I
way,
gotta
but he
tell the
It,
did.
pod, bro. Yo,
it, it,
the Mike on Tuesday tagged Darius in the message. He said, "Are you gonna be ready?" Darius said,
no.
"Yep, absolutely." Today he said, "What's the draft again?"
Well, I had those players, and when I looked it up,
Oh
it said
man.
play
Oh
games,
He
man.
said,
17
"He said
games.
I got my
He
four on
said no.
Tuesday."
Hey, and that's the funniest part is he literally after I said that he said I got mine.
The funny
And
thing,
then and then and then
I
and
had
then
Kyrie on
not like this morning. He showed up less than an
mine.
hour before the draft. What's the draft
What's
tonight?
the draft?
Yeah,
Hey, what page 15 on?
yeah. I completely forgot about the whole draft. I had Kyrie on my draft, and I'm like, I didn't even pick him. Hey, Kai, man, yo, he's my favorite. He's one of my favorite players too, and I didn't even pick him. I
Pick,
feel,
pick, pick your pick.
uh, because my other two guys I had on my draft was Joel Embiid.
Nope.
And he definitely played more than 20.
Oh my gosh, bro.
You were crushing this draft. And by crushing it, I mean not doing good.
Uh,
Uh,
bro, Tour
we're
does.
gonna we're gonna put you on the
There's
timer soon.
Bradley Beal still.
You want me to give you my
I know,
list?
I
You want me
know.
to give you my list
No, he's on my list.
so you
My
can pick
next,
somebody that's available?
let's forget. We're gonna do Brad Bill and Cam Whitmore because Cam Whitmore didn't play, and
Oh, okay, all right.
I still believe in Cam.
Yeah, he had the thrombosis or something like that.
Yeah, he had thrombosis, and then Brad had the hip surgery, so he was out.
Okay. You forced me to take him. I'm gonna take Anthony Davis as my fourth. I didn't think I'd get him, but I'll take him. Anthony Davis.
I had him on my list,
He
but I was like,
was on
even
my
if he
list.
was the last pick,
He was on my he was next on my list.
Yeah.
he was
Cam
right there at the
Whitmore's a good
20
pick.
game mark. I was like, man, out of principle, out of spite, I just feel like I can't pick him. So my last pick is gonna be Walker Kessler.
Wow, Mike. You really
Really?
didn't. I thought the way you was talking about, wait, did everyone draft already?
Yeah.
The
Yeah.
way you be talking about Derek Lively for the past 3 years, man. I'm very surprised. I'm proud of you, Mike. This is progress, bro.
No, look,
He's
he
got
gonna
to show a
revert.
little bit more. And Walker Kessler has shown that he can be close to an anchor on a defense.
Here's the thing: the two things we can count on. I probably won't be ready for the draft, and Mike gonna be a homer. So we.
But you can look at my draft. You can look at my draft and know that the chances of me being a homer are less likely than you being prepared.
Nah, no, they about to say. They about to say.
Did I pick anybody that was a homer pick though?
They
You
about,
did you
You
look,
and did
did.
you
You
and
did an
did you and did you
anti-homer
come
pick. You didn't
and
pick.
did
right,
you
right.
come
You didn't
prepared?
pick
And did
Anthony
you come
Davis
prepared?
intentionally.
Hey, I had two prepared. I just didn't. My last two played more than 20 games, but I had two prepared. I had a
Mike
whole
said, "I don't
list.
care if Anthony Davis is MVP. I'm not picking him."
I had a list of guys.
Oh, did you?
So why did
Look,
you ask what the draft? Why did you ask what the draft was tonight? Then?
What you got on? You said Zach LaVine on there. He played.
but I had a list of guys. Then I was going back and see how many games they played.
Half the list played 50 games or more. Half the
Hey,
list was eligible for all NBA.
no, it's not. Zach and
I know,
Joel is the
I
only
know.
one
I'm
I
just giving you crap. Gosh dang.
had.
Oh man,
The first three are people that didn't even play.
Okay.
this man said Zion.
The first three.
He
It was at that moment I knew. It was at that moment I knew.
First of all,
Uh,
I already had me a couple drinks and I was just down this freaking cut water. I'm ready to go to bed. So hurry up. I'm tired.
y'all know, you know when Darius getting frustrated when he just tries to get us off. Get us off.
Hurry up. Let's go.
I'm
Let's
gonna
get
say my
out.
picks. I'm gonna say my picks that I was prepared for tonight. I'm gonna
uh,
say my first pick was Jason Tatum, Dame Lillard, Trey Young, and Walker Kessler.
all right, I got Halliburton, Sabonis, Kyrie Irving, and Anthony Davis.
I got Fred, John, Cam, and Brad.
With that, fellas, as always, like, rate, subscribe, review, comment on our YouTube. Let us know your Call Me Crazy of the week. Let us know who put you on notice. And if we missed anybody that played less than 20 games, please let us know who we missed.
Hey, let me tell you, your mother's an astronaut.
Hey, and you know my mother, and my mother watches every pod, so I don't even have to
Miss
say, I
Miss
don't even have to
Robin,
say, hey, but we know who
I love
doesn't
you.
watch. We know who doesn't watch the YouTube. We know who doesn't watch the YouTube. And with that, ladies and gentlemen, float on.
Peace.